Well, good morning, garden fam. For me and little Miss Peanut, we are near raised garden bed 2 over here, the Joseph coat. We're about to water this pot situation. We're actually gonna split all of this up and like replant it so it's not so angry. We think it might be root bound and it's getting a lot of sun because it is, while it's not the official date of summer, it's hot here in our zone 8. So some mom's favorite coleus are on the porch. This one is leggier because it's trying to reach the sun, and then this one over here is fluffy. It's getting enough sun, but they're definitely so big for these pots now, I think. So I think it might be time to repot those too. But hi, Peanut. This is our sun coleus. No, this is the stained glass coleus. And this thing is gorgeous. If you've been watching our shorts, you know that we discovered this year that the black sweet potato vine gives us purple flowers. And of course today it doesn't have any, but that's okay. Some updates. So I don't think this rose was here. This is my first rose. This is Sydney, by the way, that I bought with mom money. Didn't get it from mom, not a gift. Like I wanted to buy my own, and it is called True Adoration. This pretty, like, what color would we call that? Apricot, maybe? It's gorgeous. Mom was like, she keeps looking at my rose. Tell her, y'all, that she cannot have it. I cut on this, I promise you. I need to go turn off the watering can. This is, I want to say this is Fluffle. Maybe not the original, but I could be wrong. I think it's not the original, but we got another one when we moved here, and I promise you, I cut on this thing. It looks like I did nothing. Nothing at all. So like I said, I'm about to water this coleus over here, so we're not even going to look at it. So let me turn this off, because as you can see, I let the watering can get too full trying to mess with Peanut. So let's pause. Speaking of, you going to go down the path? We going? Let's show them. This is the exact opposite of the way I was going to go. Oh, let's look at the zinnia bed while Peanut is scratching her nails. You know, she says she needs a nail file real quick. This is a zinnia bed of my own creation. This was something we discussed because we had 4 of these silver beds instead of 3, which is what my mom originally wanted. And we're like, let's put this here and plant zinnias. We have Thumbelina, Early Bird. There's so many. I took like a short or a video or something where I showed like everything that I was planting. I gotta find that video, and I have not posted it or the photo. We come over here because apparently we're going this way because Peanut said so. We have some giant purple zinnia, and they are doing so well. Now the other reason I'm really excited about this particular circular bed, because this is actually the way when we named all the garden beds and their numbers, this is the way we named it. So like you would start here, there's sticks stuck to my shoe, and it would be like raised garden bed 1, 2 is back there by Peanut. Then you have, technically that would probably be circular bed 1 because it's closest. We're not gonna talk about it. I think we have to rearrange all of our names. Life of a gardener. Like, I have all these naming conventions, everything's done, and then you rearrange things. And yeah, now you're like, well, so if you can tell, this is our cucumber. We have maybe, I think, 5 cucumber plants. There's some field matter. If you do not know what that is, please look it up, like field and matter, MADDER. If you have this naturally growing, there are benefits to it. So we got that globe looking cucumber. This is Market More. This is the 2nd year we're planting it here. Not in this particular bed, it was actually in the other circular raised bed across. But you gotta switch them out, y'all. And mosquitoes are trying to get me. So if you hear me fussing with the mosquitoes, I might go put on some spray because they clearly want to be over here today. Okay, hi bee, please don't. I had an incident with the bee, so I'm gonna try not to get bit today. Okay, yep, let's move because this is a bee spot. Heavy on the bee spot. Let me do a check. No bees on me, we're good. So I was trying to find our largest cucumber. It's somewhere in this bed. So we also have a verbena that mom bought. This is a pot that is absolutely full of carrots. There are nothing but carrots in that pot. Purple carrots at that. They're not ready to pluck yet, but aren't the leaf tops pretty, which I believe are edible if I'm not mistaken. So I'm trying to find the biggest cucumber because I saw it. I think it's back in there. So this is our red metamorph marigold. It's pretty much tall like the purple zinnia. Peanut, I see you back there. What you doing? Hi. So I'm gonna get to over there. Broccoli seeds are starting to finally turn brown, so I can cut this off and hang it up, because if you cannot tell, this is the old broccoli plants and their seeds, right? There are 2 new broccoli plants in front of them, and I need to move them because there's also sunflowers, vanilla ice sunflowers, and sweet peas, neither of which have bloomed yet, but they are growing. They've probably doubled in size in the last few weeks, so that's exciting. We go back to raised garden bed 1. We have, this makes me so excited. So they're not, oh hush, Peanut. They're not blooming yet. Like, well, not, I don't even say bloom. Well, yeah, they have flowers, but they're not really doing any of that yet, but it's okay. So, 2 things. We have Pasilla Bajillo, if I'm saying that correctly, pepper plants. So 1, 2, there's a smaller one down here. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, we'll see. And then I have marigolds back there. This is cherry tomatoes. They are flowering, have not produced any fruit yet. That's okay. I mean, technically, I know. I think we learned that tomatoes are fruit, not vegetables. That still blows my mind. But let me know, are you team tomatoes are absolutely vegetables and I'm not changing it? It's okay, because I understand. So we have a spicy globe basil. Now, while it's not fully glow, like a fully aglow, it's doing really well. It makes me really excited. Have not cut it and tried it yet because I'm not ready. But I will. So we have some dark opal basil that is coming up. It wants to focus on that. Let's see. There we go. This pretty purple color. And then we have some, I want to say this is, yep, there's the tag. Viva la Dolce Vita. I think that's, yes, basil. Most of the seeds that we get are botanical interest, seeds of change, and fairy morse. I think that's most of the seed brands we use. I think there are more, but I have to look in, like, inside in the binders. The binders got kind of crazy last year before we started playing this stuff. They're still kind of crazy. It's not the point. So behind that, if you can see, that has flowers. That is our beefsteaks. Now, if y'all know anything, so this is the size of the cherry right now. This is the beefsteak, and then over here is the Roma. If you know anything, you know that beefsteak's gonna get much, much bigger. And there's like 4 of these plants in here. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Something gotta move. But I'm just saying. Things are doing well. Okay. So if I get up, y'all, this might be a 4-parter because there's a lot going on just up here at the sidewalk. So this is aroma. And I don't know if you could see it from there, so I might have to go around. But our aromas are actually like, this one probably is the only one with fruit on it right now. Some tomatoes, our first aromas. I've never grown them. I'd have to ask Mom if she has, but we eat pasta salad. And like when I say I'm so excited because they're growing, like when I first spotted it was this one, I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, we have a tomato. Because the tomatoes were busting for a while and I was concerned. There are also more tomatoes right here on the arbor. First of all, we didn't want to get rid of them. We actually gave we gave a lot away. Like had a little free plant side and everything. And still, this is not all the aromas. This is not even all the tomatoes. Do you see? That's another aroma. I'm not even gonna pan up because the clematis is not currently blooming, but there are 2 clematis plants on the arbor, and then the Eden roses down here. Rosemary, I pretty much went over. I want to say I went over these in our last update, and then we have some lavender that we love. This is not the phenomenal lavender. I'll actually show you that one because the way it blooms is crazy. This one, I can't remember, but it looks like, I want to say it looks like little bees is what my mom says. So, Peanut is drinking hot water again. It's crazy. Let me focus because the phenomenal lavender is right in here. Told y'all it's going to have to be like a 4-parter because there's so much going on. Look, the thing that I'm trying to get around, yeah, just let us see, okay? Y'all remember me walking through here, right? Rose, like the mailman was trying to like get over here, and we watched through the window because I was like, oh, was he? And I remembered the rose, and I said, oh no, Mom, is he got issues with the rose? Sure enough, I was like, he's trying to get around it like I am. I'm like, oh goodness, I'm so sorry, mailman. If our mailman ever watches this, I apologize. Peanut, don't you dare. I might be on a rescue Peanut mission in a second because she's getting Peanut. Do y'all see her over there trying to escape to the neighbor's house? Yeah, give me 1 second. She's gonna make me cut this video short. Okay, we are back so I can focus. So as I keep my eyes on Peanut because she's already getting brave again. So we have some, I want to say these are Millennium Allium, and they are so cute. You know I gotta do it. And then we have, okay, there's a lot going on in this bed. Let me explain. Okay, let's try to squeeze past the rose. Y'all heard it? So, phenomenal lavender, which is this like more, it's like a more dusty lavender in color, which I think is beautiful. And it has these really long stems that go to the flower. And these really pretty, like, I mean, obviously they're like lavender colored, but like, I feel like they're maybe a bit daintier in size, and the bees are starting to come out, so I might film the rest of this video later or a part 2 in a different day. We'll just see how things go. But just the like, it's a longer panicle pretty much flowers. So as you can see, this lettuce that I didn't think it was gonna take, and like was hoping are, I want to say this is the bib one, bib lettuce. My mom was like, "Are you gonna cut on that?" Ma'am, yes, eventually. So the thing growing through the lettuce, which is not really through the lettuce because the lettuce is over here, is garlic. So I was like, first year planting garlic, like successfully from like the actual, not from the store, but at like, well, obviously Mom bought the stuff at Lowe's, but like not from like, you know, when you're cooking garlic and like your garlic starts to grow, you're just like, let me just stick this in the dirt. Not from that. Like I actually bought the stuff to start it, and all mine came up. And when I say all, I do mean all of the ones that I planted have come up. They're here, they're in this pot over here, there's some more in a different pot, they're everywhere. Mom's are coming up in the other bed if you saw them, and there's an elephant garlic over there too. So there's that. But all that fluffy stuff in there, if you recognize it, yep, sure is carrots. So there's carrots, there's calendula on this side, hasn't bloomed, but it's getting fluffier, so I think it's probably more of like a summer. That's the biggest ant I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, summer, and these on this side, I want to say are kaleidoscope. The tag is in here while I try to step on the actual lavender. Let's see. We've been doing a good job. Okay. No, carnival carrots. So the carnival carrots are over here on the left, and then kind of like all through here because there were so many and I didn't want to get rid of them, so we split them up. By we, I mean mostly me. Mom was like, "Oh my gosh," and I was like, "You know what? Don't judge me." And then there's supposed to be some scarlet nantes over here. I don't remember if any of them still survived, but there's also the purple carrots. So there is that. So purple carrots are also over here. Yes, there are mushrooms because a lot of water has been happening. Because we're watering in the evenings, as much as that's not recommended most times, because you know the mushrooms that can grow and stuff like that. Here it gets so hot during the day, but I think about the time we like water everything, the sun pretty much like evaporates all that water by the time it's like evening. So we started watering in the evening, but I think it might have rained a little bit last night because before I actually watered stuff, the roses. I don't know if you noticed because I didn't. The rose is wet, like it's dewy. Yeah, I didn't do that, so we're gonna end this first part here because that's pretty much the sidewalk with the raised garden beds. I haven't even gotten to the other beds and everything else going on in this yard because do y'all see it? This is why these videos be like 40 minutes long. Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on. And hummingbird feeders.